I'm the general manager here at TriForce Tokens. I'm an avid gamer, massively avid gamer. I've only recently got into cryptocurrencies, but I think they're amazing. I think blockchain technology is about to revolutionise this world. As an avid gamer, I think TriForce Tokens is providing the industry with solutions that none other are. I mean, as a gamer myself, there's so many things that the gaming industry is lacking. Like, you pay so much money to just buy a game, but you get very little in reward. Okay, for PUBG, for example, you get a few kills, you get a few tokens, you buy a loot crate, and you get the same red t-shirt over and over again. With TriForce Tokens, you can turn your gaming and your hobbies and your love of gaming into an actual revenue stream. I think that's brilliant. I think the way that it is helping collaborate and bring players together, I think is fantastic. I mean, playing Destiny 2 a lot and Destiny 1, you come across a lot of toxic players and players that are only out there to look after themselves. I mean, through the technology that TriForce Tokens is creating, it's helping bring people together to make one collaborative community. For me personally, I think TriForce Tokens, well, I think and I know that TriForce Tokens will become the #1 adopted gaming currency in the globe. I mean, its vision, the backing of the avid gamers it has, the experienced developers that are within the team are really driving this project forward. I mean, the partnerships they're creating are out of this world. We never thought the partnerships would be created with Buster to do and levelup.com. I mean, this is really driving this project forward. I think TriForce Tokens is going to revolutionise the gaming industry, change the way players interact with one another, and change the way that the developers are able to interact with their players, make it a more harmonious sort of ecosystem, so to speak, allowing more collaboration within the industry, allowing people to connect and really bounce off each other with ideas. So, my favourite games at the minute, PUBG, and I'd say Destiny 2. The reasons for PUBG is the fast-paced gameplay. I like the scavenging sort of element to it, so you land and you've literally got to scavenge for the sort of your items, your weapons, and the way you hide and seek and find out other players. Something about it I'm just so drawn to. Destiny, I'd say at the minute, just because of the development that goes into it, the storyline behind it, the raid specifically, how you collaborate with other players in order to complete tasks. It's not a one-man thing. You can't do it on your own. You need a good group of players with you, and I think that's what really draws me to Destiny. So I'd have to say those are my two favourite games. So the cryptocurrency industry for me, I think is a fascinating industry. I mean, I've always been into business myself, how business works, how business operates. I did a course when I was in America about the stock exchange, learning about hedge funds and how that all operates. And for me, I found that absolutely fascinating. I mean, I remember getting an A on the paper. That's the first A I'd ever received. I was so happy with myself. But I mean, coming into the cryptos now, I mean, it's similar in a sense. I mean, there's differences, but I think I like how fast-paced it is. I mean, I've come from a very fast-paced background, working in kitchens and stuff. I'm so used to fast-paced environments that the cryptocurrency industry is unpredictable, but I think that's what I really enjoy about it. You never know what's going to happen with the crypto space. I mean, we saw Bitcoin when I first started with TriForce Tokens around $4,000 jump up to $20,000 by the end of the year in 2017. I mean, just how things change and how the way it moves, I think is just fascinating. Blockchain technology itself, I think, is revolutionary. I mean, the way it's changing the way we interact as humans and the way we interact with our finances. I also find interesting, and I think it really sort of leading the way for banks and governments and all those sorts of other industries. Some other hobbies, I like shooting, so clay pigeon shooting and hunting specifically. I'm a massive fan of guns. I have been since I was a young boy. I have my stepdad to blame for that. I love the competitiveness of clay pigeon shooting. Every time I go out with my friends, it's just an all-out warfare for who can hit the most clays in a short period of time. think there's lots of different elements that make up a great game. Looking at the old school games, the Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, all those old school sort of games now, I mean, the way that you could play with your friends, I mean, I remember having groups of friends come over and we'd all play Smash Bros together and stuff. I mean, that was just brilliant. The fact that you could play with friends and enjoy those sort of experiences with friends. And then leading on to obviously the newer technology, you've now got multiplayer games where you can play with people around the world. And to me, I think that's so much better. I'm not really a story person, a campaign person. I mean, I enjoy it. I like getting to know the story and the action and what's going on in the background. But for me, it's being able to collaborate with players and work as a team. I think that's what I really enjoy from games.